Today I'm starting a project which I've been waiting for maybe almost a year, and that would be to finally build something that is even stronger and more accurate than this AK that you've probably seen in my other videos. And that's gonna be this. The weapon of choice is EC-909, EC-909, which is a replica of the SR-25 or the AR-10, however you look at it. What you see currently is a fully stock example. I got it a few days ago. I just shot few BBs to make sure everything works, and I just swapped the magazine with a high cap one, so that, you know, the one that has this rotary spring here where you can load it and like that. So I hate refilling, so that's why. And now that I have it, I'm going to add all these things here. And one more, actually, a motor. A motor which I ordered, the Warhead Industries brushless motor, but it hasn't arrived yet, so it's gonna be one by one. For today, the goal is to take this inner barrel, which is the old one from for my AK. As you can see here, I have a suppressor, and that suppressor has a longer barrel, but I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna change the hop-up unit, hop-up chamber. Not that I have to, but I just want to keep the OEM one as a plug and play, because these weapons compared to the AK are so easy to work on. You can disassemble everything in a matter of like 2 minutes. So I just want to keep the original hop-up intact, untouched, and I just want to have this one separate. But yeah, from what I've seen online, the OEM hop-up chamber is actually quite nice, but that's why I'm upgrading that. I'm gonna go with the Maple Leaf Super Macaron. That's what I have in the AK, and it's phenomenal, so using that. That's just a different piston head, and that's a cylinder head, but for now these are not gonna be upgraded. I'm going to do it unless I find until I actually have to do it. For now I'm not going to do that. And then this is the M200 spring, which I am going to also install in a separate video. I want to wait for the motor to arrive, because I think this spring will kill that motor. So for today we're doing the hop-up system and the inner barrel. And yeah, I forgot to say, this one is a 601 very tight bore barrel. While it was on the AK, it was phenomenal. Honestly, to be honest, I haven't noticed much of an improvement when switching to the longer one, and the longer one is 603, so yeah. But here I am excited to see what's gonna happen with this one. Of course, I have recorded some shootings with both weapons on the same day on the same place, so I'm going to play that now. And I also have this chronograph here, which is charging, but in few seconds we're going to do a before of the power of that replica as it is stock. We're gonna measure that, and then we're gonna measure it after I change the hop-up and inner barrel system. So let's go. Few words for the AK. This was originally E&L AK. What I did to it was, let me actually show you. So let's open that with one hand. I changed the gearbox. That's a RetroArms gearbox, full cylinder, M190 spring here. I used the M210, but the gains were not like meaningful enough, so I just stuck with the M190. I have a brushless Warhead Industries motor here. Prometheus inner barrel, as I said, Super Macaron hop-up bucking, and then the RetroArms hop-up chamber as well to go with the gearbox. That's a phenomenal gun. I've shot like 60 meters accurately on a good day, so no complaints here. The only reason I bought this is because this one has too short of a cylinder. These have the extended version of the V2 gearbox, so there's like extra centimeter of length, and because of that you can actually afford to have a longer barrel, and the stiffer spring actually makes a difference here, because it has time to fully accelerate and make use of its stiffness. That's the only reason. I wish AKs came with a version of their gearbox which is extended, but as you can see, this is on the very edge of the gun, so fortunately nowhere to happen. But for this, as you can see, there's plenty of room for this to be extended, so good for that. Overall platform is actually quite nice, as I said. I've always been skeptical of the like these types of weapons, like the V2 gearbox, but now that I have it, I kind of like it. I don't think it's gonna ever be as cool as the AK, of course, but that's like my opinion, so everyone has their own opinion. That being said, let's do some power benchmarks. Okay, you saw the results on that one. So with 0.2 and 0.32 gram BBs, looks like the 0.32 have more joules, so that means that our barrel has some potential to be extended, from what I understand. And that's good, because the inner barrel here is 300 something, this one is 455. So yeah, by the way, I forgot, for this, for AK, it's 3.55 joules of power with 0.32 BBs, just for reference. So yeah, that being said, let's start disassembling that, and let's change the hop system and the inner barrel. Okay, let's start. So to remove this whole part of the gun, there's your pin here. You just press it with something and just slightly tap it on the top, and this pin will come out. Yeah, I can't do it with one hand, but I'm just gonna pause for a second and I'm gonna come back. There we go. It's out. It can't fully come out, so don't try to. And then, okay, I can't do it with one hand, but these things here are sliders, so just pull that part of the gun back and you should be good. Okay, there we go. It was a very, very light, gentle pull, and now, without anything else, we just pull this, and here's our hop-up system. Only one thing is here that I don't see is the spring. There's the spring as well. Where did you go? Oh, here it is. So keep note of these two springs here. One is this one, the other is that one. This one pushes the hop-up chamber backwards towards the nozzle, so that it makes good contact with the bucking, so make sure that's there. And yeah, here's the gearbox as well. As you can see, it's very long. The cylinder is quite big here, so can't wait to upgrade this one to go to 5 joules hopefully, or at least 4 something. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's go to the next step. Here's how much the new barrel is going to be longer. Around, I don't know if there's 10 centimeters here, but around 10. And it's going to be 601. This one is 603 or 604, I'm not sure exactly. This one is brass, this one's stainless steel. And I'm just going to remove that, maybe off camera, and I'm just going to install this. I'm not going to record it, although if I find something that's unordinary, I'll record it just to let you know. But I think there's, you know, plenty of videos showing how to install hop-up chambers. Maybe they are as well for RetroArms. So if there's anything that you need to know, if you didn't see here in the video, just write in the comments and I'll try to help. So I found something actually interesting. So here in the kit you have two options. One is you can use this arm and have your own bucking, a nub, or you can use the provided one, which is like arm and a nub together. So I think I'm going to use this one because this is not as good, you know, that's from a SEMA gun. I forgot to buy a nub, so I'm going to use that. But that's nice that they included two variants. So there we have them. They're all ready. The only thing that I see that the RetroArms, it has a thread for this small pin to be added here so that I can add a spring, but the actual pin is not included. So for now I'm just gonna add it like that, and then later on I may just make one myself. It's should be easy. Just need to get a regular bolt, just cut the head and just use it as a stud basically. But for me, kind of for now, just doesn't look necessary. I'm just gonna try it like that to see how it goes. As far as build quality, I think it looks good, but I mean it's quite sturdy. But what's important is how it performs. So let me put it in the gun, and first I'm going to do some power tests, and then I'm gonna take it outside for some shooting, and we will be able to finalize if it was worth changing the inner barrel.